Hello, I am Sana Ansari, studying English in MA final year in Ram Niranjan Jhunjhunwala College. A very happy English Language Day to you. English Language Day is a United Nations observance that people celebrate on April 23 each year. It coincides with William Shakespeare's birthday and World Book and Copyright Day. English Language Day celebrates its history, its future, and its strangeness. How do we celebrate English Language Day? Well, celebrate English Language Day by learning a bit about its history and words that may not be in use at the moment. Learn about where it's spoken and how it's used. Maybe take some time to help someone learning English or even learn about the different variations there are. Canadian English, UK English, Scots English and American English all have their own little colloquialism and slang that differ broadly from each other. William Shakespeare is undoubtedly a gem in English literary works. He was born on April 23, 1564. Shakespeare occupies a position unique in world literature. Other poets such as Homer and Dante and novelists such as Leo Tolstoy and Charles Dickens have transcended national barriers, but no writer's living reputation can compare to that of Shakespeare. His plays are even now performed and read more often and in many countries than ever before. The prophecy of his great contemporary, the poet and dramatist Ben Jonson, that Shakespeare was not of an age but for all time, has been fulfilled. There is no doubt that William Shakespeare has a great influence in theatre and films and other poets and novelists, but he has contributed to English language to a large extent. There are words that we use every day. Many may not even know that it was him who invented or coined these words. Literally, there are thousands of words that Shakespeare invented that we still use today. The writings of Shakespeare actually influenced the English language, as his works contributed to standardize English language rules and grammar in 17th and 18th century. The words and phrases that he wrote were embedded in the language, especially in a dictionary of the English language by Samuel Johnson. Let us explore some more of the common words that world's preeminent playwright created. Honest, worthy, proper, and useful are the terms associated with frugi, the Latin word that became frugal, which was used in the passage in Much Ado About Nothing. Critical was first used in Othello in the 1570s. The phrase "to court" means to woo. From this word, Shakespeare created the word courtship, which he used in The Merchant of Venice. Some of the words may not have been actually invented or coined by Shakespeare, but the early citations in the Oxford English Dictionary have been attributed to him because the first recorded use of the word was found in one of his works. Language is our primary source of communication. Some people even say that language is what separates us from animals and makes us human. There are thousands of languages in this world, so why learn English? James Nicholas said, "We don't just borrow words on occasion. English has pursued other languages down alleyways to beat them unconscious and rifle their pockets for new vocabulary." English was originally the language of England, but through the historical efforts of the British Empire, it has become the primary or secondary language of many former British colonies such as the United States, Canada, Australia, and India. Currently, English is the primary language of not only countries actively touched by British imperialism, but also many business and cultural spheres dominated by those countries. It is the language of Hollywood and the language of international banking and business. As such, as it is useful and even necessary language to know. English is also essential to the field of education. In many countries, children are taught and encouraged to learn English as a second language. Even in countries where it is not an official language, such as Netherlands or Sweden, we will find many syllabi in science and engineering are written in English. Because it is the dominant language in the sciences, most of the researches and studies you find in any given scientific field will be written in it as well. Moreover, English is an easy language to learn and to use. It is based on an alphabet and compared to Chinese, it can be learned fairly quickly. So learning another language isn't just about communication or professional purposes, it will also give you advantages you had never imagined. Thank you.